Hey there. Welcome back to Life According to YoBo, day 118 of the journey. Can you believe we still working? Man, I had no idea on January 1st that we would still be here 118 days later. Let me stop that music because I want to get into this lesson. Look, y'all get my books at yoboproductions.com. Give life to the vision. If you got a dream or a vision, you want to make it happen, get one of these books. And let's see, here's some other books. My cookbook, Life According to YoBo, books 1 and 2. All that at yoboproductions.com. You can find these videos on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. We are in the step 9 of the 10 steps to overnight success. Though it tarry, wait. And while you're waiting, you gotta work. You just don't wait. And like, man, nothing is happening. Man, I've been on this journey for 3 years and nothing is, See, when you're working and you're busy working, you ain't got time to look at the clock. Like with me, I'm working, I gotta shoot this video. My husband had surgery, can't drive, we gotta leave at 10:30. I gotta take him someplace, but before we leave, I gotta shoot this video. So while my vision is simmering, while it's marinating, while it's tarrying, I still got to stay busy working. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about the early steps. Where did we leave off yesterday? We talked about the blessing in serving the vision of others. The early steps to your vision. It's not about making money. That's the reason so many people give up. The purpose is for you to perfect and develop the vision. See, right now when I'm doing these videos, I am perfecting and developing my vision. All I'm doing is practicing. I'm practicing for being on TV. So when I do these videos, I have to replay them. And I tell myself, okay, YoBo, next time watch your posture. Because sometimes I'll slump down and I'll do this, when I'm playing it back. And I tell myself, okay, YoBo, your next video, sit up. Okay, sometimes, the camera may be like this. And I'll say, okay, YoBo, on the next video, sit back. So your necklace can be seen. Or sometimes I'll watch the news channels and I'll see how much of the body that they're showing. I try to angle my camera the same way. So that's what it's all about. It's about perfecting and developing whatever your gift is. You would not sit in the chair of a person who's in their freshman year at dental school. You want a dentist who has perfected their skill. And let the record reflect that while all the wannabe dentists are perfecting their skills, they ain't being paid either. My daughter is in the medical field. She was not being paid when she was working at the hospital. She was getting on the job training. So she continued to work and she continued to learn, just like the dentists, while they have their eyes set on the appointed time. The appointed time is getting your number of hours in, then taking the test. You still got to pass the test before you get a license. Well, since making the money is not the goal, how are you supposed to financially support yourself? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Let me give you the answer. Initially, you can't live off the vision. See, what my vision was me being in front of a camera. My vision was me speaking to the multitudes. My vision was having the best-selling books. Well, right now, I ain't making no money off these books. Okay, they're on my website, but y'all ain't ordered them. Nobody's calling me saying, hey, YoBo, we need you to come speak on such and such date. None of that is happening. So what am I supposed to do to financially support myself? What are you supposed to do to financially support yourself? Well, here's your answer. We all are given two gifts. We have our primary gift. This is my primary gift right here. This big mouth, this book right here. And we have our secondary gift. The primary gift is the thing you were destined to do. I have the gift of gab. However, in the 8 years, 8 years. Remember, I wrote this book in 2010. So in 13 years, let me add 5 more years. I can count the times I walked away from speaking engagements with an honorarium and have figures left over. That's why I was given a secondary gift to support my primary gift until the primary gift is at a place where it can sustain itself. I didn't work a full-time job when I was my daddy's caregiver because that was a 24/7, 365 job. So I found other things to do around daddy's schedule to bring in money. I cooked, I cleaned, babysat, wrote books, which y'all ain't buying, edited books, create flyers. I created my raffle tickets. I've even cleaned vomit. I have walked dogs and I have scooped up their poop. No task is beneath me. Put me in front of a crowd and it's apparent that I do what I do really well. That's why I welcome every opportunity to perfect my gift. So if someone says, YoBo, we're having this event this weekend, can you come speak to our ladies? Sure will. I'm not looking for a check. I'm looking for an opportunity to hone my gift. I got to get this thing just right. See, when preparation meet opportunity, I got to be ready. That's why y'all miss out on stuff. Because you said, oh, they want me to come sing. I'm tired of people calling me to come sing and they ain't giving me no money. You better take your rusty dusty wherever you can go, whenever you got the chance, you got to be ready. So when Tyler Perry call you, or somebody say, go on down and audition for this Tyler Perry play, you can walk on in there and do what you do because you've been ready. Take advantage of every opportunity. So if ain't nobody calling me to come speak, guess what I do? I put my iPhone right up here, right? And I sit right there and I practice. I'm honing my skill. Baby, I'm gonna be ready. Baby, I'm gonna be ready when they call. I'm gonna say, hold on, be right there. I'm not gonna be like, y'all pray for me. Oh, no. Call me, baby. I'm going to be ready. Oh, I welcome every opportunity to perfect my gift, but you can also put me in front of a stove or put me in front of a computer, and I can make it do what it do too. The vision is for an appointed time. So don't get your vision today and quit your job tomorrow. Listen, y'all, don't try to do what I do. Just because I walked away from corporate America, YoBo ain't told you to do that. Hold your horses, as my mama would say. God has a way of only showing us the end results. There are many lessons you must learn between the vision and the manifestation. During the waiting period, where most of us are right now, be cautious about interpreting the things you hear during prayer. We love to say, oh, God said blah, blah, blah. And personally, I have seen one too many people make a downright foolish decision based upon what they claim God said. This leads me to believe that they either did what they wanted to do or God need to get out of the God said business. I can honestly say that God said a thing or two to me. And in every instance, it has always been something that I really did not want to do. Most recently, God said for me to quit holding a grudge against someone who told me off in public. I wrestled with it, but I eventually obeyed. Then they turned around and stuck my name in another lie, but I'm going to let that go too. It's also possible to misinterpret your vision. In 2004, my friend had a clear vision for her life. She knew that she would own and operate a daycare center. She found a daycare center for sale. She took over the business. She purchased a clientele. But a few months later, she lost the lease and the business closed. Because, if you got a daycare center and you lose your lease, people got to find someplace else for their kids to go next week. They ain't got time to be waiting on you. So since her clientele could not wait for her to find a new location, they put their children in different daycare centers. 7 years later, that same friend read this workbook and said she did not have a vision for her life. You see how disappointments will make you cast your vision aside? I asked her about her passion, the thing she wishes she could do to change the world. Her answer, I want to help 12-year-old babies who are having babies. I explained to her that her vision was clear. She was to operate a daycare center. but not catering to suburban parents, but to teen mothers. See the vision? She had the vision. She misinterpreted the vision. She took the vision and took it off in Bougieville and opened up a daycare center. But you weren't supposed to be in Bougieville. You were supposed to be in the hood. Same vision. When I left my job on October 18, 2002, I had big dreams. I had big images, ideas, visualizations, and all those words that define a vision. Time, coupled with disappointment and adversity, almost killed my vision. Even as I wrote these words in 2010 and it's 2015 now, it continues to tarry. Though it tarry, we must continue to wait. We must continue to serve. We must continue to learn because the goal is to be ready. I'm going to stop right here because I'm over 11 minutes. Though it got so good, I can't believe I got one more page to read in chapter 9, and then we're going to go into chapter 10. Though it tarry, you got to wait on it. Woo! We going to come back tomorrow, honey. We going to talk about Oprah Winfrey and Ayala Vazan and that little mess they had between themselves. I'm going to give you the YoBo spin on all that, honey. Something you ain't never heard before. All right, y'all. Come back tomorrow for day 119 of life according to YoBo. No mess, no stress. Ain't taking nobody's BS. All right. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your life.